Hi, everybody. This is Mumbles, and with me is my husband.
Hello, I'm Nick.
Today we are playing a Valentine's Day special. It's the Valentine D. We're giving you the D. All night long, baby.
Not all night. This game's only 2 hours.
All night? That's a long time to give the D.
That is a long time.
You did some research on this game, did you not?
I did.
Okay, tell me what you know about it.
This game is called D, just the letter D. It is by this weirdo named Kenji Eno, who is from Japan.
Hippon.
And he did real weird stuff with his video games. Like one game, like his first like Saturn and Dreamcast game is called Real Sound, and it was an audio adventure that could let
Sorry, this guy's face.
Oh yeah, and his arms, they're great. It was an audio adventure that would let blind people play these games too, because he got a lot of fan mail from blind gamers.
Oh.
And he was like, what if we just turn off the monitor and just use our ears? Then we can talk about it together with the blind people, and the sighted people can all play it together.
That's so nice.
Right? And this game actually was a 3D, launched first on the Panasonic 3DO, which was a console best known for like terrible FMV games, just the bottom of the barrel, like Night Trap type stuff, but like worse. And this was like back when CDs first were invented, and FMV was all the rage. And this lady in this game called Laura is actually a digital actress that he made and then used in the subsequent games, but it wasn't the same person. It was just like, oh, this actress lady is the one that's in all our games, and it's not the same person, but it was.
So he created her?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
if anything in video games is haunted, it's this lady's fucking soul. Like, if there's ever a actual ghost created in a video game, it's this lady right here.
Her name is Laura.
Laura.
And she was in the sequels Enemy Zero and D2, which was actually the third D game. There were these 3 D games. And the third one was D2. Not Mighty Ducks, but like a different D2. And the first one came out on 3DO, and then they ported it to Saturn and PlayStation and DOS, which is where we're playing it, on DOS. And when they first made the PlayStation version, Sony didn't make enough copies of it to cover all the pre-orders. So he was so mad that he never put a game on PlayStation ever again.
Nice.
And then later at I think it was a Tokyo Game Show, they were showing off his new game, and then it showed the Sony PlayStation logo, and then it transformed into a Saturn logo, and he was like, screw you, Sony, Saturn exclusive! Which is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Also, one of his other games came with Feelies, those things like in the box, and it came with condoms.
Condoms? Why?
I don't know!
Okay. Sorry, our cats are fighting.
Stop fighting cats, it's Valentine's Day!
Alright, here we go. Enter. Yeah.
Okay, so her dad is a doctor at a hospital, and he went crazy and killed everybody. And she got a phone call from the police and has to go and see her dad at the hospital, and he's like barricaded himself in this hospital.
This hospital is fucking creepy looking.
Just wait, in like 5 seconds it's going to turn into a castle.
Cool, me too.
What? Oh no.
Mm-hmm, I am a castle.
Oh, what kind?
There's different kinds?
Do you have a moat?
Oh, I've got a moat.
Oh, Valentine's D.
I got a moat for that Valentine. All right. This is a kid show. Clearly, by all the dead bodies.
You say this is a kid show as there's a puddle of blood. And these are the ones that her dad killed. She's like, oh, my
Why
daddy.
didn't they clean up these bodies yet?
He just killed them and then barricaded himself in this hospital so nobody can go in. And the police were like, you go in there. You're a young blonde woman. You'll be fine.
It's true.
It's your dad.
Well, I have to say, I think it's positive that they have a lady as the protagonist in this game. That's neato.
Right? Not
it's
bad.
Pretty progressive.
Yeah.
So we're just walking along. So tell us about your experience playing this on the Saturn.
On the Saturn, okay, I got it used, of course, just the 2 discs. It's 2 discs. It was a big game. It's like 600 some meg.
It's only 2 hours long.
Okay, so this game, you have to beat it in 2 hours. There's no pausing. There's no saves. And if you don't find the right item at the beginning, which we'll get to later, then you lose at the end. And you have to play the whole game in 2 hours, and that's that.
Oh, hey, do you remember that one TV show with the lady who could turn into a puddle?
Which one?
Exactly what I just said.
No,
it's a television
what's it called?
show. That's what I want to know.
Puddle Girl.
Do you remember? It was a Nickelodeon show, and when she needed to solve crime, she turned into a puddle.
No.
You don't remember this?
No.
Her name was like Alex.
No. I remember Ghost Rider.
Ghost Ride the Whip.
No, Ghost Rider. It was a ghost inside that did the stuff.
I know. That ghost did all of the fucking detective work, and those kids didn't do shit. Oh yeah, it's time to get crunk with it.
No.
Get a little loose with it.
So.
Get some juice with it.
This room, over to the right, there's a way to go, and if you try to go past that door on the Saturn, it loaded for 8 minutes. I timed, it loaded for 8 minutes. I just sat there playing Animal Crossing on my phone while this thing loaded for 8 minutes. And they're like, oh, you got to finish this whole game in 2 hours. Like, no. How? The game took 8 minutes to load. Oh, it's okay. It stopped.
Well, now we know there isn't going to be a lot of loading like the Saturn, but we're still going to answer questions from Twitter.
We didn't make it. You didn't make it past you got to make it past the wall.
Yeah, but remember when you tried to do that on the Saturn, it was just like...
Yeah, I don't know if it's the Saturn's fault or like my disc is scratched or that's just how it is, but...
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. It's the 90s.
Oh, hello. Is that the room I came from? Oh, no.
That's a mirror.
That's the other side. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go through here. Scooch!
No, she's like, no, look, the thing's going to kill me.
I mean, fine. All right, fine.
We got to go get the keg tap.
This is all not real anyway, lady.
You can real die.
Are you sure? Have you real died in this game before?
No, I can't real die.
Oh.
But she can.
Oh. I guess if you were real dead right now, you'd be dead.
Who knows? What if I'm a ghost?
I mean, you still go to fucking work and make me money, so I don't care.
You gotta do the rap.
You got to do the rap.
You rapping cool.
You rapping cool.
Very good.
It's a good impression of Parappa the Rapper. I don't get enough cred for it.
It is.
Okay.
Do you follow Parappa Every Word on Twitter?
No.
It's like Parappa the blank, and then it just does that for every word.
Cool.
And today was Parappa the Masturbator, which was great.
This is a kid show.
Why did they call it Parappa the Fapper?
Say it like Macho Man. I'll be Mean Gene.
Okay.
Excuse me, why are you here at your home?
Whoa, you see that plane up there, Mean Gene? You know I'm not in that plane right now. It's because there's not an Intercontinental Championship match in that plane. Oh, yeah.
You did good.
Takes a lot
This is my impression of Miss Elizabeth.
She's drinking.
I meant to be quiet, but also the drinking part. It's not funny.
Okay.
Do you want to answer another question?
From Tentacles, what are your favorite animes? Nick has to answer.
Okay.
Me? All right. Well,
we'll see how truthful you are. I'll keep him truth. I'll keep the truth to the fire.
I mean, the best anime, clearly Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
And it's never going to be topped no matter what happens because of its music and coolness. So cool! But my favorite anime is probably Polar Bear Cafe because every time I watch it, I feel nice. Forever.
What anime that you've been watching recently do you like?
I really like Confessions of an MMO Junkie a lot. Also, One Punch Man, was that a year or two ago?
Yeah.
So great and
So
very
good.
short and very good. And yeah, those are my favorites.
See, I told you that he actually watches anime. Come on, please.
You got to turn.
Okay.
It's
tank
slow.
controls. It
It's
really
slow,
is.
all right?
Okay.
It's slow. Okay, meanwhile, while you go back upstairs, which superhero do you think you could take on?
Okay. I feel like I could definitely take on Tim Drake because he's a fucking idiot.
That was my first thought, too!
He's so dumb.
Nerd!
Just because he's a better fighter than me doesn't mean I can't outsmart him because he's such a nerd.
One kick to the balls, he drops.
That's it. Okay.
Turn right.
I know, I just want to make sure because you're like, why don't you check the mirror, babe?
La-dee-da. This is Valentine's Day. All right, while we head up the stairs, Mumbles, has there ever been a game that you 100% regretted playing, as in you found zero redeeming qualities to it whatsoever? I expect the answer to be yes, but I'm curious. What is this?
Who asked this question?
Was from Pick Your Poison.
Oh, probably Andromeda, to be honest with you.
But you made 2 videos out of it.
Oh, and that bloopers video was dope.
Yeah, so that's not...
Yeah, you're right.
There was a small amount of redeeming qualities, like, just to make fun of this terrible game.
I don't know if I actually don't know if I've played a game and I was like, I regret everything about this and haven't been able to, like, fucking refund it. Oh, wait. What about, Oh, you know what it is? And this is my failing. It's not the game's failing. I did not understand Spaceport Janitor fucking at all. And I tried. And as you guys know, I play a lot of indie games. I give them as much credit as I can. But I played maybe like 40 minutes of Spaceport Janitor. And I was like, this is not fun. This is not... I regret everything about this. And maybe like that's the point of the game. But I mean, that's why I don't play Papers, Please. Because I've done editing work for so long. I don't want to fucking play a game where you edit shit. You know?
So you're saying you don't have a power fantasy to be a janitor in space?
It's a really sad game. And it's about like how shitty it is to be lower class and working minimum wage. Like I don't
Thanks for the input, games.
Yeah, I don't fucking need that. Like maybe like 3 years ago that game would have been a cool idea, and maybe that's when it even came out. But these days, man, I don't need to be reminded of that shit. Like the world is shitty enough. Let's have something nice. Mm-hmm. That's why the 80s, if you look at 80s pop culture, like a lot of it is like, hey, let's have fun. Let's do cocaine. And it's because like shit sucked in the 80s. Same with the 70s. People didn't want to think about how much they fucking hated Nixon. They just wanted to have fun and like disco and like jokes. Let women have big bushes. Like that was it. Yeah, no, for real. That was the beauty of the 70s. So, I don't know. I just don't need that in my life. So, but I feel bad that I didn't get it. Like, haven't you had a game where you played it and you're like, everybody fucking loves this game. It's so meaningful. I don't fucking get it. I'm getting nothing out of it.
There's 2 adventure games from early 90s that... Oh, see, you can pick the different... levels. Now you can open each drawer one at a time and find the little peg. Okay, some of them are empty. All right, so there's 2 games, and one of them I see on like best. Oh, you got to push spacebar again.
Fuck me in the butt.
Well, it is Valentine's Day. Have some more beer.
Oh my god.
Delicious. All right, so it's always on like top Sega Jaguar CD, not Sega, Atari Jaguar CD games. It's Highlander, the animated series, on the Jaguar CD, and no matter how old I get and how many like instructions I read and how many like let's plays I watch of how to like just play the dumb game, I can't even get past like 3 screens.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
You gotta go down to 3. Slow it down.
It's so counterintuitive.
Slow it down.
It's so counterintuitive.
Okay, now she's looking at it.
Now you push spacebar.
Then you go down.
No, I should just be able to push down.
No. This is
Go ahead.
This is on the 3DS.
Jaguar, Highlander animated series.
Highlander animated series. I never understand it. Also, on the Saturn, another game that was very similarly built, like a third-person adventure-type game, is the Alone in the Dark game on the Saturn. It was, like, way too expensive, and I tried to play it, and I hated it, and it's miserable, and there's, like, guns, and they're not good, and you gotta shoot zombies, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it.
Did I do it?
I don't get it at all. Was that all of them?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now we gotta go put that paper in the water.
Dora.
It's because nerds, like, identify with Riddler, so they're like, wait a second, this guy's not cool. I need to be cool, because then everyone will think he's cool. Like, if he's cool, then everyone will think, well, I'm cool, because I identify with the Riddler. If ladies love him, then I'm great. No. The reason why ladies love Riddler is because he is a giant dork and fails at everything. Okay, so maybe this game would be better if, I don't know, you could move faster.
I doubt it.
If you could move faster, this game would be okay.
It would be less bad, maybe.
I hate calling this game bad because the person who made it obviously cared a lot.
Right? And he made 2 sequels to this, and on 3DO, this game sold a lot.
I just think that if he made this game with better software, it wouldn't be so terrible. It's the fact that you have to walk so fucking slow.
Well, it was, what, 94, 96, something? It was a long time ago. They just discovered FMV, and they're like, let's get crazy with it.
Yeah.
And this is what they made. Like,
wow.
New kinds of spooky.
Nice try.
We saw 2 corpses.
Oh, man. Valentine's Day just isn't Valentine's Day without seeing 2 corpses.
Husband and wife.
And a crazy dad killing everybody.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody!
Stay away from goops in hallway.